GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Put it in the air, going up and let them know we in here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Here we go. 11. 11. 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll at It's another first down. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot.
Now Burrow changing the look.
11 MT paint.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down. This defense for the Colts, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Again, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. Now they'll change things up.
12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. These guys running back out of the backfield. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Gun. Shot. Wide 80. Wide is hot.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Jamar Chase with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Richardson looking to throw. Open man, that's Fulton. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Well, the first play in the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
11. God.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 8.
Here we go. 12.
The slot man in motion right. Now Burrow. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man complete. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. 78 yards. And the Bengals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. McPherson now for the extra point. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
All about the returns. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
60
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Hawk 70, Chop 60, Chop 60. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. 60, Maverick, 60, Maverick. Ready, ready?
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tyler Warren was the one he was looking for.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Richardson out of the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. The Colts at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Demetrius Knight has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
38-yard line.
She trying to show me something. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me my way like you know.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Lucky. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19. Dragon 60.
Now it's Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Let's go now. 70 Cougar 19. Pioneer. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Colts field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now is not the time to panic. All is well, somewhat calm, only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense and go out and get you the football back.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
This one complete to Yoshibas. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
And Burrow going to change the play. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards to go, second down.
Here we go. At the Colts' 31-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
This offense so far on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
11 MT. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Burrow looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now they'll shift things around. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, they're certainly not shy to running the football. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And Burrow going to keep it himself. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals add 6 to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. 34 yards rushing for him now to this point. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
19 light. Warriors.
Richardson. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
18 yards on the
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Richardson going to change the play here. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
After it right down the middle. And he makes the score 21-10. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT.
Chase, the motion man right. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go, here we go.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
First down.
11 MT.
1st and 10.
Slot man moves right. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down, Bengals.
Gun. Dot. 12. 11. 11 mighty. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here we go. Dot.
They go play action with Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That flag got to push him back 5. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete. Alec Pierce, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 8 Warriors. 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Ready. Come 19. 19. Go.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Colts, 1st down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Go. Ready.
They run once more with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Dragon 60. Come on.
Now Richardson. Firing quickly here. That's complete. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
A gain of 3.
19.
It's 4th down.
Hey, Crash. Ready, ready.
Richardson on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Richardson looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Touchdown! Allen Pierce, 27 yards. And the Colts are back within a score. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Richardson will throw for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Colts 18.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
In 2nd and 8.
Now Burrow changing things up here. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
11, mighty. 11, 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
18. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. For the middle, here's Taylor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles.
Richardson looking to throw this. A short one there, caught by Warren. He'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
19, Charger, 19.
A give for Taylor running right side. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
11, mighty. 11, 12.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
12. 11, mighty.
Now Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
11, MT, take. 11, MT, take.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Ready? Stop.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 74 yards rushing for him now to this point. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibans. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is what we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
38 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously, a field goal makes this a two-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
37, Colts 25. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10. And Richardson back to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brings up
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
19 Tigers. Big Lion. Let's keep those sticks moving.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is caught. They'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is now lost.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Bengals are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
32. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Stephanie. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Running left, Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Bronco 80. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Richardson to throw it. Open man, the tight end Warren. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Richardson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. Probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Bengals 44, Colts 39.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Cincinnati, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.